I've worked here at the Little Hands Learning Center South Shore location for over 2.5 years. I work with the late fours, early fives, preschool, some are on their way to kindergarten, and I even have a couple that are 6 years old. They are going to the first grade. Our class are called the butterflies, and believe you me, they are butterflies because they're always in flight. They're always in flight, and I love working here. I enjoy working at Little Hands Learning Center. The little people that I work with, they're a joy to work with. They're different. Every day I come to school with a blank slate because I know that by the middle of the day it will be full, and I come with an expectancy. I come expecting to learn. I learn from them as well as teach them. Actually, that's the majority of my curriculum is guided by the children. Instead of me guiding the curriculum, I watch them and monitor them, observe them and watch and see what they enjoy the most, what they like doing, things that they bring, and then I'll take that and make a lesson out of it. And they enjoy that, they love that, especially if they know that it's their idea, because they're bringing back to me, oh, Miss Bobbie, I told you about that. Miss Bobbie, I done that, and I say yes. And that makes them get it quicker because I guess they feel that it was their idea, or they feel, and I let them know that they're teaching me, that I learn from them every day. The energy here is high. It's high every day, and it's positive, all positive energy, because the children, like I said, when I come with an expectancy, and when they come through the door in the morning time, I'm the first one here. I open up, and when they come in at 7 o'clock in the morning, they're like on 10. And I'm like, good morning, come on in, how are you this morning? And I always address them by their name, because to me it's very important that you address them by their name. And it means a lot to the parents when you greet their child, and good morning, so-and-so, how are you this morning? And how was your weekend? Or I'm glad to see you this morning, how are you doing? And they're all excited and they're ready. And they want to tell you all about everything that's going on in their life, everything they've done. Mr. Bobbie, I done it. I'm going, okay, hang your things up first, get your things together, and say bye-bye to mommy first, and then we'll talk about, and they can't even get that done because they're so excited. And so naturally, I'm excited. When they get excited, it just pumps me up. So I don't need any caffeine or anything like that because I get my high from them. And it's very, very, very high. And with the children that I teach level up. I don't teach them from preschool standard. I teach them from a first grade standard. And because I know that they can do it, I don't put limits on them. I don't say, well, they can't do this because they're not old enough, or they can't do this because they can't get it. They can get it. Children can learn anything you want them to learn. It's up to you, because like I said about the blank slate, they are a blank slate. And you can write anything on there you want to write on there. So every day I come, and if I want them, like I told you earlier, I learn from them, but also I have ideas. And if I want to teach them multiplications, for instance, first, you first have to teach them how to count by one. Then if I want them to do their 2-time tables, I teach them how to count by twos. And once they learn to count by twos, then I'll tell them, let's try this. And this is going to be so much fun. And once I do it and they get it, they be going like, it's just counting by twos, Miss Bobbie. I say, yes. And so they got it, but someplace else they may tell you, well, they're not ready for that. I feel that when you teach a child at level, it's like you're putting them in a box, and you're telling them this is as far as you can go now. Then you move them up. You say this is as far as you can go now. I don't like that in the box theory. I like to tell them, you can do this. I know you can do this. I believe in you. You believe in yourself, you can do this. So I instill into them that you're smart, you're very intelligent, you're beautiful, you're this, all positive things. And then I tell them, you can get this, you can do this. And once I present it to them, sometimes they'll say, this is so hard. And I say, I know it is. I know, but together we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get this done. Last year, we had, for children being prepared to go into kindergarten, we had a 95% of this class was accepted in gifted schools throughout the Chicago area. This year, the children have already tested, and we have a 70 to 80% percentile that have been accepted into gifted schools throughout the Chicago area. And that is because we teach the gifted program, we teach them how to test for those programs. And so when they go into those classes, they are already prepared because we teach them what they're going to have to do. And that's one of the reasons why I teach at above level, so they can get into the better schools, and they are prepared to go further. So when they get into their school, if they're teaching at that level, and sometimes some of the things that we teach here, I know they're not teaching them at those schools, even at the gifted schools. So our children are prepared when they go in there, and I don't worry about them falling behind. I don't worry about them not getting it, because I know I taught them and I know they got it. I think the students feel having someone to really want the best for them, having someone in their life to push them that extra, give them that extra, and tell them to go ahead. I think they feel that they can do anything. They feel that they can do it. Some of the children in this classroom, in my class, I know for sure, they have so much confidence that sometimes I have to tell them, calm down, calm down. And that's a good thing, that they have this confidence that I can do anything because Miss Bobbie said, I can do anything because Miss Michelle said, I can do anything because Miss Melissa said, if you tell them you can do it, Miss Bobbie said I can do it, and they'll just, Miss Bobbie, didn't you say that I can do it? I'll be going like, yes, I said you can do that. Yes, you can do that. So I feel like they're on their way. They're ready for anything. They can conquer anything. Once they leave here, they're prepared for anything.